I don't know how to work microphones. Stop that. Alright, how's everyone doing so far tonight, guys? Good, I like a crowd of consistency because you guys have been feeling great for 6 performers so far. And honestly, that puts a lot of pressure on me because the next guy who comes up and is like, how are you guys doing? You're like, I fucked up. I killed the bug. Sorry, guys. So, how many Red Wings fans I got here right now? You are my people. How many Sidney Crosby fans? God, you guys are so smart. Good job, guys. I know it's confusing coming up in a hockey jersey. That doesn't seem normal. I'm basically just a goatee away from being confused with Kevin Smith. I know. Cool. More people got that than I thought. He's like, who the fuck is Kevin Smith? Google that. Is that the name of the mom from Honey Boo Boo? That's who she looks like? But seriously, I'm just a huge hockey fan. I think it's a great sport, and it's a lot less controversial than some other sports. And a lot of the players and teams, they do a lot of charity work, which is super nice. And I actually have some friends who play hockey locally, and I thought, why don't we put on a charity game? But let's do a charity that doesn't get a lot of attention. In hindsight, putting on a charity game for leprosy was not my best idea. The face-offs got weird. So sometimes I like to think about the afterlife, and I really hope God is a hockey fan. But then I think, oh, there's that whole nailed to the boards thing. Oh, I heard the bones, guys. Come on. I fell down the stairs yesterday, and I was over in 5 minutes. 2,000 years is enough to clear the water. Plus, everyone knows that God would be a goalie. That guy saves. Am I right? So this is my 5th year performing with Laughfest, but also my last after that joke. So. 5 years, guys, that's so long. That's a whole handful. Do you see, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Which is actually a very, just a good hint for this pop quiz I'm about to give you. Remember that? 5. How many sexual partners have I had? That's right, guys, just my hand. You're quick. So I always hope that Laughfest is going to be like my break, like Lauren Michaels is in some dark corners. Sign her. She'll do 1 episode of Saturday Night Live, we'll never see her again. I like to daydream about being famous a lot, and I've already come up with this idea that if I ever win an award like an Oscar, I'm going to start my speech, just like everyone else. I want to thank my parents, I want to thank God, and I'm just going to keep naming people, but then I want to slowly transition over to the names from Schindler's List, and just see how long it takes to play off. Oh, she does not have a soul. So just to stick to topic tonight, online dating, I actually got an email from JDate a couple weeks ago. For those of you unaware, that is Jewish dating. The subject said, find love tonight, do something romantic, cook dinner together. Clearly they don't go through who they're sending these to, because I am German and I have a gas oven. Yeah, so about that. See, now I don't have a soul, but speaking of people without souls, I recently learned my best friend is Asian. I always just thought he was really tired. Okay, so speaking of people with squinty eyes, a lot of my friends are stoners. How many of you guys support legalization of weed? Awesome. I saw a commercial the other day that said, if you support drugs, you support terrorism. The fuck? I support a guy named Greg who lives like 2 blocks from here. But let me tell you why weed will never be legalized in Michigan. Everyone who would vote for it forgets, because they're stoned. But we were supposed to do something on Tuesday. It was big. What was that? Foosball tournament. We had a foosball tournament to go to. Until they make voting a thing at Taco Bell, it's not going to happen. Speaking of being stoned, I recently learned I'm half mermaid. Well, you guys are like, what the fuck? Seriously though, waist down, human. Torso up, mermaid. Think about it. Alright, that girl got it. The rest are like, she doesn't have shells on her boobies. That's probably intimidating though, being a mermaid is why I can't hold a job. I was hired at Gun Lake Casino as a dealer. Apparently they just meant cards. Lesson learned. But then I got a great job and it paid so well. I was a mattress tester. But apparently in Michigan, that's called prostitution and it's illegal. Lesson learned. And I thought about putting an app in to be a repair lift, or a lift repair more so, but there's too many ups and downs, so no. Alright guys, one last thing for you before I get out of here, just a little piece of advice. If you see me in the parking lot after the show, just watch out because men are like parking spots and I often drive my car into them. Thank you.